Good day viewers, welcome back to My Mermaid Girlfriend Shadowblade. So here we are with the dangerous situation that Isla's gonna go to the water. So let's continue on. No. The world seemed to slow as Isla enters towards the edge of the pool. The girl that pushed her laughs it is suing from her mouth. The entire class seemed to be fixed on this single moment. What do I do? Isla's feet hang on the very edge of the pool. As she struggles to maintain her balance, she's going to fall into the water in front of everyone. Of course I can. Like I'm going to give up now. The fate of the merfolk people rests on me doing something. I push towards as Isla slipped over to the edge. I snatched her hand holding her above the surface of the pool. You played me? I tug her back to the dry surface but as I do, that's weird. I don't remember falling. Splash! I hit the water like a stone, briefly slipping beneath the waves. I scrappled and perked my arm, managing to grasp of the ladder. The class burst out laughing as I pushed them and stormed towards the locker room. Before I can, however, Isla waves at me, standing up to the side of the building. I follow her, ending near the old storage area. Hey. I shiver, the cold water steeping into my bones. Isla throws a small towel over me. Thanks. Don't mention it. She looked troubled, her own eyes jumping from side to side. Something up? That was scary. Because of those idiots, I might have exposed the merfolk's race. Hey, come on. It didn't happen. Yeah, thanks to you. Looks like we get to live in secrecy just a little bit longer. Yeah. I don't know if I can keep doing this. Coming to swim class, coming to this stupid school. I mean, I'm here to spy on your human and report back home. What I tell them is going to influence our future actions. Whenever we open diplomacy with humans, go further into hiding. Or declare war on your race. Wait, what? Hey, keep it down. Don't you think I want that for my people? But seeing how much humans act sometimes, it makes me wonder. Isla, you know we're not all like this. I mean, just look at me. I agreed to take you guys in. After you threatened me, of course. Please, we're not all who wants to throw people in pools. Some of us care enough to let you eat their food and steal their cable. I'm not entirely convinced, but thank you, I guess. Human could stand to learn a lesson or two from you, Blade. Yeah, you think? Sure. She smiles at me. You're too cool to murder and dispose of your body. Come on, let's get to the properly dry off. She motioned for me to follow her into the changing room. There's a couple of people inside, late arrival, urgently changing into their bathing suit. Alright, all of you get out. They look at one another, obviously shocked as Isla changed of tone. I drifted after her, shivering from the water. You heard the lady. Out! We just need a couple of minutes. Finish outside or so help and I will feed you with my pet whale. The violence made their words scared off without giving them a chance or consider what she just said. Nice job. This is so annoying. I sit down on one of the benches. Isla loses me a clean towel. Wipe yourself down before you expose me. Thanks. Don't mention it. I begin drying myself immediately, feeling much better. So? I saw Clyde outside. The freaky fish guy? The very same. Great. Was he asking about mermaids again? Yup. He seemed convinced they exist. Well, he's not wrong, but we can't let him know that. There's gotta be a way to throw him off the scent. Maybe he'll give up eventually. I hope so. I don't want to be living in She catches herself before she can say anything and already heard her. Wait a minute. Are you afraid of this guy? No? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. I'm afraid he's going to get Pearl. Oh, Delta can look out for herself. I could kick that guy's, but Pearl, I'm worried about her a lot. Hey, she's more of a bright spark than you give her credit. Yeah, did she spark you? She knowingly grinned at me. Yeah, she got me good. Classic Pearl. I'm gonna get change. I wrap the towel around myself. No peeking, alright? What? She blushes a bright red. As if we got anything worth looking at. That denial really doesn't help your case. Why you? I head to the next room before she can clobber me changing into my swim gear. Alright, hold on. Say, why don't you head back home for the day? Huh? Yeah, that could be a good idea. School is going to hate me though. I'll cover for you. Claim it's some medical emergency. Alright? Thanks, Blade. Not just for this, but saving me at the pool as well. Thanks for taking the fall. Hey, you know I'd never let anything happen to you. Her cheeks redden. Huh? Well, yeah, I care about you guys. Really. Even after the way we threatened you? It's cool. She seemed genuinely touched by this. She leaned forward and plants a soft kiss on my cheek. My cheek burns up. Whoa! I'll see you later. Isla flees the scene before I can question her further. Did she just kiss Blade? Wow! But wow, that was nice. Phew, it's been a long day. After swimming, I met up with Pearl and Delta and explained the situation. Naturally, Delta was ready to trident the people who bullied Isla, but I convinced her otherwise. Barely. I tossed and turned into my bed and tried to get some sleep. Yet my mind is distracted, dominated with worries and bad thoughts. Stop worrying about things. Clyde's face wouldn't leave my mind. Even if it seemed harmless enough, there's no telling what he'd do to the girls if he caught them. It won't happen. Do you honestly think he could take on Delta? Isla would give him a real piece of her mind, and Pearl could just zap him. Everything will be fine. Yet my mind refuses to accept it. Truly annoyed, I leave my bedroom behind. If I can't sleep, I'll find something else to do. As I emerge into the hallway, a quiet floats past my ear. Stop of a moment, I'm wondering if I heard it all. Then it happens again and again. Quite a little sigh and sob coming from the bathroom. I heard over the bathroom door to confirm. Sure enough, there's someone inside. But who's crying? Knock on the door. Then, yes? Isla? I gently push the door open. I find Isla in the corner of the room, seated onto the floor. Hey, Blade! Hey, is everything alright? Not really, no. Yeah, I figure. Anything you want to talk about? Isla poses as I catch a sight of her face. She twisted up, her eyes unclosed shut, and she gritting her teeth. Are you hurting right now? Yeah, a bit. Oh jeez. I look around for a nurse to her with. Then I take off but I spot any injuries. Where are you hurting? I get your concern, but it's not really something I can help with. is a pain that I'm having to put up with. How come? Holding the form of a human isn't easy. Which there's no risk of us turning back. It's kinda exhausting. It makes me irritably. Double. And soon enough it starts hurting. It's like compressing your body into a space it doesn't fit. It might be able to tolerate it for a little bit, but in the end, it's just going to give up and start hurting. Crap. I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It has been painful for long. Honestly, a while. For the past few days, it's been building up. Like some headache into the back of my head. Growing and growing until I couldn't take it anymore. A few tears pierce her eyes, but she wipes her face. It hasn't been easy. My mind swirls as I search for a solution to Easter's predicament. Just what I can be done make her feel good again. It's not easy, you know. Huh? Keeping this form and being surrounded by humans all day every day. I feel like my roots are slipping. It's like going to a foreign country for a month and even years and only speaking their language. I don't want to forget who I am, Blade. But that's getting really difficult right now. I'm a princess of Merfolk, but every day I spend here, I feel like it's been written away bit by bit. What to tell her? Sharing someone else's culture by no means a bad thing. But how to make her see this? That'll take time, especially after everything humans have done to her kind. For now, focus on helping her feel better. So what can I do? I got it! Huh? Come on, let's go for a walk. A walk? At this hour? Yup, you heard me. I took her by the hand and lead her outside the house. You know, if Delta finds out about this, she's going to murder you. Absconding with the princess is generally seen as high treason. I'm certain of it, and you're not scared about that? Nah, I'll be fine. On your own head be it. We walk over to the water to the wave gently lapping against the shore. The clear crystal blue sits and sparkled into the moon like a river and stars and diamonds. It's incredible. Yeah, even humans haven't managed to ruin this one yet. Without even bothering to remove her clothes, Isla rushes into the water. Her body shape changed as soon as she returned to the mermaid form. Her tails bounce above the beneath of the waves as she darts through the water. This is much better. Thanks, Blade. My pleasure. She swam a little closer to shore. So, will you be joining me? I'm sorry. Come on, the water's really nice. Besides, it's not every day a princess invites you into the waves. Gotta admit, I'm tempted. She smiles and invitations are just delightful, but I can't handle swimming into these waters. I mean, last time I saw her, I nearly drowned. Come on, or are you chicken? I'll just join her instead. Hey, nobody calls me chicken. Bark, bark, chicken boy. You're coming or not? Yeah, I am. I tossed my shirt pants, leaving me only my boxer. Not bad. Are you checking me out? What? Of course not. Just get into the water. I grinned. No, at her. If you say so. With that, I slip into the waves. I unsteady swim towards her. My body struggles to maintain the fantasy I'd set out in my head. Said fantasy, being a muscular lad surfing the ocean with specs alone. Don't worry, please don't drown. It would be a pain to explain that how you become merfolk. I'll do my best. My legs and arm kick and struggle out to the sink. Small waves affect me as I swim towards Isla, but I manage to remain afloat. For now at least. Not bad for a beginner. Beginner? Well, yeah, your form needs some real improvement. For starters, you should let your leg do most of the work. Easy for you to say when you have a tail. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Alright, well, you got any other tips for me? Don't drown. I groaned. Kidding. How about we work on your form a little bit? The the way the way you're swimming right now, just let exhausting yourself. You gotta understand it before you make it any significant progress. But if you swim like this, Isla adjusted my technique a bit. Although I struggle at first, I find myself able to swim much easier. I can do double the distance before I start tiring. Hey, look at me. Congratulations! You can swim as the baby merfolk. Hey, it's a start, I suppose. Shame you're not part of merfolk. Does that sort of thing happen? Well, you don't like to talk about it sometimes, yeah? A few more adventurers among our kind decided to head up to the surface to see what the humans are like, if you get my meaning. Does that include you? Isla freezes up. Of course not. I'm royalty. You think I plan to give myself to some disgusting human? Sorry. Ask me that again and you quickly need to learn how to hold your breath. Understood? Despite the outburst, she smiles at me. You're not bad, Blade. At least for a human. Thanks. She showed me a few more swimming techniques and eventually we head back to the shore. Isa sits on the edge of the shore and the edge of lapping her body. Did you enjoy yourself? No, I really needed that. The stress all that built up, I couldn't take it anymore. But I'm alright now, thanks to you, Blade. No problem. You know? I learned something today. I didn't think human could be so kind. This generous, this selfless. You went out your way to help me, expecting no reward on your own. Thank you, really. It was my pleasure. She grins at me for a moment and we shared the world alone amongst ourselves. Huh? A picture? At least we could do it. The bright flash break out of the stopper. Huh? I looked to the left of the source of the light, only to watch a dark shape scattering into the night. In his hand is a unmistakable shape of a camera. Oh no! What? Who was that? I don't know. Hey, stop! Of course, we refused to dash into the darkness. Damn it! I'm sorry, Isla. No. Does this mean we're exposed? Does our secret is out? Honestly, I have no idea. Did they really get a picture of Isla? If they did, then it's all over. Okay, guys. So we'll continue next part. As far as the video looks like Isla's gonna be discovered, but we'll see what happens in the next part. That's for now. Hope you enjoy. So, Shabin with this part of the video. Goodbye.